Good afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 8 video, bringing you a RESHIRAM team. RESHIRAM, one of my favorite legendary Pokemon, and also one of the best typings in the game, at least in my opinion. Just Dragon Fire, in and of itself, is one of the most unique typings in the game, and it also does help the Dragon type be a little bit better against things like fairies, and also helps you resist water. Or at least have not a weakness to water, which is a lot better than, you know, being weak to water. Helps a lot, even with Kyogres, believe it or not. Helps with sun teams, helps with rain teams. It kind of fits its own niche, no matter where it is. So I decided to run it here on the channel. We're going to run it alongside a Water Shifu. I don't know how this is going to work. I just feel like this Pokemon doesn't get a lot of attention, and I want to give it some attention. I'm tired of using Dark Shifu, so let's use Water Shifu. Let's see what it does here. Especially since we already have the Fire type on the team, might as well add the Water type to help the core out a little bit further. We have the Celestia here because, like I said a couple episodes ago, this Pokemon is super underrated, and I'm on a mission to prove that it's really good. So here it is, back on the channel. We have the Incineroar because this wouldn't be a Pokésports video without Incineroar. And also the Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is going to be kind of the pair for the RESHIRAM. I'm going to set up my screens, use my fake tears, try to be very tanky, and also deal a lot of damage at the same time. Grimmsnarl is a great addition for that. And here's our Redirector slash Grass type slash better than Roserade and Mungus. We'll see what it does. I usually, whenever I have a Mungus on my team, I don't tend to bring it because I never feel like I have to. Maybe today will be the day that that's different. But anyway, this is a RESHIRAM team, so let's go ahead and get in with the battles. Calyrex Ghost Rider with T-Tar. Now, ain't that a really scary combination that I haven't thought of yet, and I don't know why. But a huge ghost weakness on my opponent's side of the field, though. I wish I had a ghost type. Also kind of a big dark weakness. Wish I had a better dark type. I got two, but they don't have dark moves. Oh no. Kind of an awkward situation for us. I definitely believe one of our best plays is going to be getting rid of the Whimsicott as early as possible. Because we don't want Tailwind to be a factor for my opponent, just to make them even faster than they have to be. I mean, they're already fast, right? To be faster would just be, that would just be extra irritating. Granted, we could also just get tanky, right? If we get tanky, we have very little to worry about. So let's do RESHIRAM Grimm. Yeah, I like that. RESHIRAM Grimm. We'll bring the Urshifu to take care of the Tyranitar. And how do we take care of... I guess Celesteela? Take care of the fairy types? That last choice is kind of a toss-up. I definitely don't want to bring a Mungus, because Mungus is going to fall to any psychic move from that Indeedee or that Calyrex. In fact, it might even be a Calyrex Indeedee in the lead. We do have enough dark types to kind of not care about that too much. You also do have the Celestia switch in if we have to go that route. It is Calyrex Indeedee in the lead. Very interesting. Because like I said before, we do have the switch in to the Celesteela if we so please. I think whatever we do here, we're definitely going to have to go for a screen, right? Turbo Blaze is a blazing. At the same time, like a Max Flare would do like tremendous damage to this Calyrex. And this could be one of the few opportunities we have to remove the Calyrex from the game. So I really want to take this opportunity. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And then set up a light screen. Light screen should be more than enough to protect us, I think. Now, if they decide to Dynamax themselves, which they don't because we're Dynamaxing first, but if they did decide to do that, they might, one, live this Max Flare, and two, do a dumb amount of damage with the Max Mindstorm, which is why I'm kind of glad they didn't do that. Okay, cool. RESHIRAM. I have faith in RESHIRAM that it's tanky enough to take this. Especially through the screens and all. I understand this is a lot of damage output for my opponent, but there's also a lot of reduction that we're giving to my RESHIRAM. Yeah, okay, we take that very well. That was from a Calyrex, so we should surely take it from the... Ouch, okay, they went for Dazzling Gleam. But look at that. Reshiram took that like a champion through the screens. Max Flare should just be nice and easy. Beautiful. That's the restricted gone. That is big, big news. Issue being the... I said indeed, the Lele is going to get one more opportunity to get one more Dazzling Gleam off, which is going to hurt a little bit. But it is not the end of the world. Sadly, with the second terrain up, we have the Urshifu in the back for that. We're definitely going to want to set up a Reflect here. Not that we have a choice, but we might as well, right? We're going to Flare, because that gets the T-Tar out of the weather, and also is a lot of damage off on the Lele. And we'll just set up a Reflector. We can't go for Fake Tears because of the second terrain. They're going to double switch. Interesting. And this is their last mon. And it's going to be the Metagross. Really interesting. Okay. So... my Reshiram became very important for this game. I might actually have to try to preserve it as much as I possibly can here. They made a good play by preserving the sand for their T-Tar. But yeah, we're able to get rid of the Lele. We got rid of both of their Psychic types. We still have a Celesteela in the back, which doesn't really help us, except for the T-Tar. So we're gonna need the Reshiram to really do a lot of work here against this Metagross. Well, let's bring in the Urshifu for now. The sash is gonna be broken on the Urshifu, but all we need is one good close combat off. And we're technically have one more turn of... yeah, we have one good turn. Just one turn. To go for this Max Flare. Get them out of the sand. Potentially save my sash too. Yeah, this turn is kind of very important. So let's just go for the obvious plays. Let's not try to think too much. Let's just have a lot of faith. We have to have faith in Reshiram. And Urshifu. Urshifu. This is the chance for Rapid Strike Urshifu to get the recognition that it deserves. No longer are you the forgotten form. I mean, they're both good forms, right? They're just a lot better water types. But hey, no. This is the Water Urshifu video. Deserves the recognition. There's going to be the Metagross Dynamax. Kind of expected. Which is why I do feel like my Max Flare is not going to KO. It might even proc a weakness policy. But at the same time, it's super crucial to the battle. We're going to be able to clean up the T-Tar. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just remove it from the game. And also going to be able to change the weather to preserve the sash on my Urshifu. The issue being that I now add the sun, which makes my Urshifu weaker. Oh, that just straight out code. Don't mess with the Resh. I don't know what you want me to say to that. Wow. That wasn't sun boosted. That wasn't... that was just life orb. I mean, I guess that much special attack will do that. GG. Whoa. Oh, yucky, yucky. Rain team. Very fast rain team. With a Ferrothorn on it. I think no matter what we do here, we're going to want screens up for this matchup. We're for sure going to want Grim Reshiram. And that's good because this is kind of the lead, you know. This is the dynamic duo. The two that do very well next to each other. To take advantage of the rain, we could also bring the Urshifu. We could, but Urshifu gets walled by, say, a Dragapult. And I was also thinking about bringing Celesteela, but that's double electric weaknesses we'd be bringing. This might be an Amoonguss game, to be honest. Maybe an Amoonguss and Incin, just so you have a secondary, you know, fire type to be able to hit that Ferrothorn, so we don't end up getting walled by a Ferrothorn in the late game. I guess Urshifu also fulfills that role by having close combat. But Urshifu can also get KO'd in return by that Ferrothorn with the Power Whip. But also the P2. Let's do Celesteela. Let's do Celesteela. Let's just make sure not to lose our Reshiram that early, right? Let's not be idiots. If we don't see a Ferrothorn in the lead, which we never do, just assume it's in the back. Late game Ferrothorn can take back games in an instant with just Leech Seed and then stall. Leech Seed left over, etc., etc. Dragapult lead with the Regieleki. That is a little bit concerning. Because of, you know, there's a Dragon type on the field. That's usually not a great thing. But I can fight back a little bit. I'm going to go ahead, set up the Reflect here. And then actually take the opportunity to max guard. Actually, I'm going to set up Screen first. Dynamax, max guard. Next turn, set up Reflect. They're going to Dynamax their Dragapult. Or they're lucky. Could technically be either one. They're both outspeeding my Reshiram anyway. It is going to be the Dragapult. I have faith that with Reflect up, my Reshiram should be able to eat up a Dragapult attack for sure. This is why I wanted to max guard first turn. To kind of put ourselves in that better position, you know? Ooh, issue is, if they manage to Oko my Grim here, I'm in a world of pain. I need them to not Oko my Grim here. Please fall for this max guard bait. I should have set up Reflect first. Ooh, I should have definitely set up Reflect first. Okay, good. They went for Electro Web. That means they're not going for Okos. They're definitely going for the attack on the Grimmsnarl. I mean, the attack on the Reshiram. They're going for speed drops. Yep, there's Wormwind. Okay, they're going for very basic plays. Wormwind means that it's definitely almost gonna be Dragon Darts. I guess it could be Draco, but this is why we set up both Reflect and Light Screen for 8 turns. I think we have no other option here. We just go for the Wormwind into the Pult. Yeah, they can switch that out if they want, but if they switch that out, they sacrifice their Dynamax option. So I don't think they're going to do that. Just going to be another Electro Web. Like I said, I think Reshiram can really eat this up. Even though the speed is dropped, I don't think it matters too much. They were already outspeeding us, right? Here's the Wormwind now. This is going to hurt. But we eat it up for breakfast. And I don't think that Dragapult can do the same. There's the Life Orb, so no Focus Sash intact. There's the Max Wormwind into the Dragapult to clean it off the field. Great. Yeah, I don't know why my opponent was doing that, was lowering the speed. The fact that they're lowering the speed and not setting up Reflect and Light Screen on their own simply means that they don't have it, I feel. Or they were just trying to set up the speed for the Backmon. I mean, yeah, now you have Kyogre to come in here. Now we definitely have Kyogre. I do think I take one attack from Kyogre. I don't think I take, you know, 2 attacks. I'm going to Spirit Break Kyogre to help set up my Backmon. And I'm going to make an attempt to go for... Do they have a Fairy type? No. So I'll make an attempt to go for Wormwind. Just in case somehow, some way, I manage to live this. No. They doubled down into Reshiram. I don't think I live it anymore. Yeah, that's not very effective, but that little tiny chip of damage might be enough to make it so that the Kyogre just sweeps me. Into the Ferrothorn. Oh, they're getting cocky now. Here's a Water Spout. Oh my goodness, Reshiram! Good riddance. Oh, it's not enough. No! I mean, we're still going for a Spirit Break. We did lose the Reshiram anyway, but at least we got the hit off on the Kyogre, so it can't just keep spamming Water Spouts. It at least has to switch to Origin Pulse, which is a little better. And at least now it's also -1. It won't KO though because of the attack drop that we got from the Wormwind. Turn 1, jeez. Alright, this is bad. I think I go in with Celesteela. And I have a reason to my madness. I'm gonna go for Fake Tears here on the Ferrothorn. And then Meteor Beam on the Kyogre. This will put me at +2 and the Ferrothorn at -2, which has a, you know, +4 differential between the defenses. Oh, you have Thunder. Oh boy. It is -1 and we are behind screen, so we aren't going to go down, thankfully. And theoretically, as long as my Meteor Beam connects, I should still be in a pretty good position. Now, issue is, I kind of want my Grim to go down. I'm in a very awkward position with my Grim. Look, I really need it to go down, in fact. I mean, I could just protect next turn and Spirit Break the Pharaoh, which might be my only option. Iron Defense, that doesn't matter. Everything I have left is special, and one of my Pokemon left is an Amoonguss, so I can't even touch the Ferrothorn. Yeah, I'm in a very awkward situation. I'm gonna Fake Tears Pharaoh and hope I go down here. And then protect with Celesteela. If I'm lucky, my opponent just Electrowebs and knocks out my Grim. Pharaoh's gonna protect? Okay. Just knock out my Grim. That's all I need right now. Okay, good. Good. Because now I can go with the Amoonguss. What Amoonguss allows me to do is at least redirect any strong electric type attacks into the Amoonguss. The question is, do I target down Pharaoh while I have the chance, or do I start targeting down the Alecki? I feel like it has to be Alecki first. Problem is, both my attacks are not very effective against Alecki, but at the same time, I am at +2, right? So let's go for the Flash Cannon onto the Alecki, who probably has a Sash, sadly, but hey, this is the world we're playing in right now. Does the Electro Web miss? Oh, yes! Yes! That could not have been better. Here's the other thing. I can't stop the Ferrothorn from Leech Seeding me. Oh, it's just body pressing. I think we take that. Yikes, not well. Oh, no, we have to hit Ferrothorn, like, now. Oh, no, we don't. We Sludge Bomb Alecki. We protect. We take out Alecki with the Amoonguss. And then once Alecki is gone, I literally have 0 use for this Amoonguss. Smart play. I can't even get upset with that. They forced me... Oh, they just double protected. Okay. They forced my hand there. Okay, here's my one and only hope. I gotta Rage Powder this. And go for the Air Slash Flinch on Pharaoh. And then hope Alecki still goes for Electro Web. Oh, I mean, it has to go for Electro Web. It doesn't have a choice. Because I'm Rage Powdering. I need an Air Slash Flinch or KO the Pharaoh. There's the Electro Web. I could take one more. Or not! No! Oh, GG, man. I honestly wasn't expecting Body Press to one-shot my Celestial like that. Like, through Reflect, through it all, it did way too much damage. I understand it's neutral. I understand Ferrothorn's defenses was really high because of everything. I'm going to run from this just because at the end of the day, I only have Sludge Bomb and I can't actually take out this Ferrothorn. I'm curious what the calc would have been, though, on that Air Slash. Because remember, that Ferrothorn was -2 and my Celestial was +2. So I was in a situation where I think I might have been able to take it out with one Air Slash. That's Stab and I'm max Special Attack Modest. I feel like there was a potential there to take it out. I guess the world will never know. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Ooh, Zamazenta Double Genie team. I'm okay with that. I am not mad about that at all. The Mimikyu, on the other hand, is a little bit threatening. I'm going to be very blunt about that. But I don't think they want to Trick Room against me because we have, like, the Amoonguss and we have a lot of very slow Pokemon. So I don't think the Mimikyu comes, like, at all. If they're bringing something, it's going to be just a Zamazenta and a Thundurus lead, I think. Because that's just the most common and most powerful lead for them. If that's going to be the case, I'm just going to light the Zamazenta on fire as soon as I can. So we'll go with the Grim, we'll go with the Reshiram lead. We can bring in a Amoonguss here on the off chance to decide the Trick Room, and we could just kind of offset that by being annoying. Oh, I guess they do have the Misty Terrain, though. But half their team is flying. It's a toss-up. I definitely don't want to bring Incineroar for obvious reasons. And this doesn't feel like a Celestial game, so I think Urshifu is going to come here in the back. At the very least, I can hit the Landorus with super effective damage and neutral damage on a Zamazenta. But win condition here is definitely going to be the Reshiram. I don't see it any other way. So we'll see how this last battle plays out. Zamazenta can be a threat, and I feel like a lot of people don't give it the credit that it deserves. It is terrifying. Zamazenta Thundurus, the classic. Such a good lead, such a powerful lead. Thankfully, doesn't matter for us too much. They're going to obliterate, and I mean obliterate my Grimmsnow here. But at the very least, with the Reflect up, yeah, we have to set Reflect. With the Reflect up and with the Dynamax Max Flare into the Zamazenta first. We should be fine. I think we have to attack the Zamazenta first, though. They could set up coaching here, which would be bad news for us, and they probably will set up coaching here. Times like this, I do really wish I had a Fake Out in the lead, but the issue with most Fake Outers is that most Fake Outers carry Intimidate. I'm looking at you, Incineroar. So, Fake Out into this lead would actually be bad. And I felt like I didn't need Fake Out on Grim because I had Fake Out on Incin, and here I am with that problem. Anyway, let's Dynamax a Reshiram. I have faith that I can take an Airstream. Even at +1 from this thing. I don't know if I'm being very hopeful, but I think I can. Now, the beautiful thing would be if I could 2-hit KO it. If it could be a 3-hit KO, it would be really beautiful through the Reflect. We'll see. There's the coaching. This is why I have to target down the Zamazenta first. And here's the Airstream. Okay. Into the Grim! Oh, you're throwing me a bone, sir. Oh, that's so good. I get one chance to knock out this Thundurus. I think I'll take it. That just gets obliterated. Beautiful. It's lovely seeing a restricted Pokemon get one shot. Okay. Okay, I'm here for this. Now that we're in the sun, I think this is just easy pickings on this Thundurus. We just go all in on this Thundurus. I'm a Life Orb Reshiram in the sun waiting to blast this Thundurus in the face with a Max Flare. There goes Ensign. I don't care about Ensign. Ensign's gonna get a Fake Out off, but that's pretty much it. Do I even bother switching? I guess I should. No, I don't have the safe switch to this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, hey Grim, I love you, man. Good luck on the other side. Let's go for the Max Flare on to the Thundurus. Hopefully not Assault Vested, even though it looks like it is. I don't think I saw any Life Orb damage get taken. If it is Assault Vest, it's definitely gonna live this attack, sadly. Here's the second Airstream. No Fake Out, by the way. Oh, I could take 40 of those. I could take so many Airstreams. I don't even care. Reshiram is dumb. Yeah, that's definitely looking Assault Vested. It's really feeling Assault Vested. Overheat Incineroar. Hello? What? I'm kind of like low-key baffled right now. Okay. Well, let's bring Urshifu out. We have a Sash intact, so I think for the sake of just KOing the instant, we'll go for close combat. And we might as well Wormwind here. Well, let's be careful first. Let's double check. They do got two fairy types. Let's not even bother doing that. The only thing that Wormwind would help us do is lower the attack on the Ensign, but Ensign just went for overheat, so I don't even I don't even know what's happening anymore. I have no idea what world I'm playing in. Swaps out the Ensign into Mimikyu. Into Finny, okay. It is the safest play there. Might just try to knock out my... Yeah, we have the Sash, though. And I am going to preserve the Urshifu, because why not? Their Finny is very fast now. Alright, that's not too bad. Still pretty relevant damage. We get one more turn to max Quake it, so... Nice. Or do we? No, that was the last turn of Dynamax. That's right. Okay. I mean, they're left with the Instant in the back. So if I swap in the Amoonguss, at the very least, I highly doubt the Instant was going to go for Overheat there. It's just probably going to fake out that spot. So the Amoonguss should be able to take that. And then I can fire off as many attacks as I can into this Finny while I have the chance. I can really only go for Earth Powers. I guess theoretically, with Stab and Sun, Blue Flare is more damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Blue Flare is more damage. Someone down below will correct me eventually, but I think Blue Flare is definitely more damage on the Finny. I might be extra safe. In case they fake out the Resh spot, let me just protect here. Now, my concern would be they don't fake out and they just go for Calm Mind, which would be even worse. I hope they don't do that. There's a fake out. Alright, so I predicted that correctly. Into Muddy Water. That's fine. Okay, that's really good. I'm not concerned with the Muddy Water in the sun. Doing no damage to Amoonguss. Cool. No accuracy drops either. That is lovely. I think for the sake of doing a lot of damage, let's just go for a... Let's protect first, right? Let's not throw away the Amoonguss. Amoonguss is just instant bait right now, so let's just hold that. Which also leads me to believe we might just be better off, you know, earth powering into the instant, but... No, because we can take care of the instant later, technically. We're just trying to solve this Incineroar's turns by having this Amoonguss on the field. Also trying to stall out our own sun, believe it or not. They are going to Calm Mind, sadly. That's what they should have done last turn. At least they didn't get it done last turn, right? But that Calm Mind might start saving them the game. That's not doing enough damage. There's the overheat. Okay. Yeah, very awkward situation that we put ourselves in. At least the sun is now gone. Which is good and bad. Part of me wants to Rage Powder. In case that's going to be a Moonblast into my Reshiram, which I feel like it kind of is. So I'm going to Rage Powder. Then now I'll switch to Earth Power onto the Finny. Ooh, it's Draining Kiss. Okay. That's really good. Wait, Draining what? Hello? Is this just to stall me out? Because sadly, it might work. Because I'm not doing any damage. Dang, man. No. Reshiram, don't do me like Darkest Lariat. What's happening? Amoonguss is going to stay on the field for another turn. I think... What's my next step here? I think my next step is to knock out the Sinsin. But I also don't want to lose the Amoonguss. Amoonguss is really crucial to this battle. So I'm going to go for the Earth Power onto the Incin. Amoonguss is crucial because Finny technically can't touch it, from what I can tell. Which is why I want to knock out this Incin. The Incin is the only thing stopping me. Goes for the Muddy Water. Okay, so it's good that I didn't go for... This is going to hurt, though. It's not going to knock me out, which is really relevant. Let's see big damage. That's really good damage. Okay, good. Go for Overheat. Oh, and Special D drop. Nice. That's not nice. Yeah, there's the Overheat. Okay. See, the thing is, I can't switch out of anything yet. I'm in this very awkward position of I want to switch, but I don't want to switch, right? Because I have a 1 HP, like, Urshifu in the back. I think I'm going to make an attempt at a Spore. Followed by an Earth Power on the Incin. And hope that they miss a Muddy Water. Amoonguss avoided. Ugh. Ugh. Dang, man. That was close. You couldn't avoid that, Amoonguss? Oh, but you eat it up. Hold on. This ain't over yet. Because guess who's asleep now? Good night, night. Guess who's coming on the field right about now? This is not over, folks. Okay. Instant has no protect. As long as... Oh, boy. Okay, as long as that Finny can stay asleep for like 17 turns, I think we're okay. Because all we got to do now is go for Sludge Bomb. And go for Surging Strikes on the Sinsin. That should more than enough take it out. None of these things have any speed except for that Finny. But it's already showing us that we outspeed the Finny, even with the Urshifu still. Clean Oko. Nice. That Amoonguss living that overheat is so clutch. Alright. Yes, fast asleep. We get 1 Sludge Bomb. Plus... Ooh, good damage. We get 1 Sludge Bomb plus 1 Surging Strikes off. Our Light Screen wore off. That's why that overheat did nothing, dude. Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, we just have to Sludge Bomb here. And we just have to Surging Strikes. Just throw out as many attacks as we can onto this Finny. Let's go, Urshifu. Do some damage. Hey, that's chip right there. That's a lot of chip. As long as the Amoonguss can live whatever incoming attack is coming from this Finny if it wakes up. It does wake up. It is just muddy watering. Can we eat this? Amoonguss living at 17? No. Don't you dare. Amoonguss, don't you dare. Amoonguss. Oh no. Amoonguss. I mean, they could still miss some muddy water, I guess. They don't. I don't care. We won that. Please. What was that garbage? Ugh. That is utter garbage. Leave a like down below if you think we won that. Anyway, let's get you guys this rental code. That was unfair. And even though it ended in a very big series of unfortunate events, here's the RESHIRAM team. I enjoyed this team a lot. And I feel like this team has a little bit of an injustice here today because of, you know, just the hacks that it received during its matches. But that's Pokemon. And Pokemon would not be Pokemon without hacks. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this team, use it. Let me know how it goes down below in the comment section. Come back to the video after using the team in a couple of online battles. Be like, hey, Kevin, this team sucks. Hey, Kevin, this team's great. Hey, Kevin, thank you for making this team. Hey, Kevin, how dare you release this team into the abyss? Let me know. Talk to me. Also, I will be competing in the Players' Cup this upcoming Saturday. So if you guys don't already subscribe to Pokésports and follow our YouTube channel, then go ahead and do so that you don't miss my stream of my matches. And also hit the notification bell so you don't miss it as well. I don't know what team I'm going to be using. I'm still figuring it out. But I guess you guys can find out that day. I will release the rental code to that team, probably not the day of, but as soon as my run in the Players' Cup is over, I'll release the rental code. I don't know if it's a team that I've already used here on the channel, so probably the rental code exists. But if it's a rental code that I've culled, I'll bring it back for a couple of days so you guys can grab it. Anyway, I like this team a lot. RESHIRAM's a dumb Pokemon. It does a lot of damage, and I feel like the team functions well within itself. Big, low-key superstar of the team is definitely going to be the Grimmsnarl because RESHIRAM would not be able to do what it did without the Grimmsnarl keeping it alive for that long. That's just my opinion. If you guys don't have screens on your team, consider running it because it's so much reduction. It's very ridiculous. Anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.